Hello YouTubers, welcome to vlog number 92. Today, the sun is less out this morning, but it's alright. I've got an erg/bike, first session, and then an bike/row, second session, or maybe the other way around. But that means I might be getting on the water this morning. Oh boy. Yeah, buddy. And merch has arrived. Only a matter of time. Oh yeah, so this is just sort of the sample stage, just seeing what it looks like. And I've got a new tank as well. It says yeah buddy on it. Might see what I can do with Nat Schools coming this weekend. I'm going to be there on Saturday. If you see me, just holla. And we're going to head down to the club for first session. I've got a radio interview with BBC Berkshire or something. Going to do that as well. I've got to get to Leander and do that. Let's get to Leander. And reached Leander Club, got my smoothie. Oats, yogurt, protein, banana, strawberry, milk. Oh yeah. Let's get to this radio interview, get changed and get to the gym. And we're back with Erg Thoughts with Cam Buchan. Today I'm going to talk about, like you can see in the title, my techers. So I've been improving steadily, and big improvements have came from using the seat pad and using either no shoes at all or using the deadlift shoes that I've been using, just because, as we described in a previous vlog about footwear and erg, it just makes it that little bit more comfortable. But having the seat pad and having no heels on my shoes means I have a lot more space to play with. Since my femurs are quite long, my legs are quite long, that means I just have that little bit more space at the very least to make it a bit more comfortable and just a bit more easy to breathe, especially when it goes up into the higher intensities. So we're going to discuss just the technique that I've been working on, or the technique I've been trying to improve, trying to get a little better. And if you have a question about the person in the background, we're going to do a small interview for the radio while I'm on the erg. It was his idea. But as we're doing that, we'll just discuss my techers. And as you can see, I have no shoes on because my erg shoes were at Caversham from yesterday's media day. So, technique. What I've really been trying to focus on. It's not 100%, but I believe. So the way I'm sitting up, the way I'm controlling my body is better. So off the back end, so away from the monitor there to here, you can see my back staying in a pretty reasonable position, pretty strong position. It's not flopping around. If you go back to the start vlogs, beginning of my vlogs when I was rowing in them, you can see I'm a bit more shaky. What I'm trying to work on as well is just the sequence off the back end. So where the handle comes away from the body. Oh, a couple of, here we go, some questions here. So hopefully my technique doesn't go out the window as I'm talking to the interview radio man. Not too bad. So as you can see, I'm just trying to make sure my arms come away in a steady movement. It isn't so good here as I'm getting distracted, but it's not bad. So I'm trying to move away from the body and go nice and smooth forward. Go away from the body, nice and smooth forward. As I'm getting distracted here just a little bit, what's caught my eye is just how I'm stepping off the catch. So if you can see, I'm okay off the back end. I'm sequenced all right. I'm definitely not 100% here. But as you can see off the front end, it's just that I'm almost really, well, you have to stop, but I'm really taking my time stopping anyway. If you watch the catch there, I'm really sort of lagging behind, and you can see it in the arms as well. It's to sort of stop, loosen, and then catch. The chain isn't quite on it as quick as I would like it to be. So that's one of the points. So there's pretty much three things. One is just my position on the erg itself. Two is how I'm sequencing off the back end. And then three is how I'm kind of approaching and then coming away from the catch. That's 3 points I'm looking at. And right now, I've definitely made improvements in all three. Big improvements on the position of the row machine. And okay improvements on the back end and front end. So we've progressed a little bit now in the workout. We've now got Matt Rossiter as well beside me. And as you can see, there's a bit more sweat on the ground. And the way I'm coming off the catch, I'm not distracted anymore, is a bit better, but as you can see, my arms are still snapping back. I really want to work on keeping those arms straighter. I'm thinking, it doesn't have to be 100% straight and locking those arms out, but you can see that my arms are catching like that because I'm creating a lag on my power, my power curve, if you will. It's just not quite vertical enough. But that doesn't mean you have to really snap and catch back. You just have to find that smooth application of power, and usually I'm not going to be able to do that if I'm snapping those arms. You can really see on my right arm there. My left arm's actually doing a bit less, but my right arm's sort of snapping, which is, I have that as a tendency, which I'm trying to work on. So like I said, I've got those 3 things to work on, and that's, I'm on an erg every day anyway, and then all these things will transfer over to the boat as well. And then obviously, just making sure I do the right, or even just thinking about doing the right technique will help, especially if I'm doing miles and miles and miles. Just trying to do the right technique will help a small bit, but obviously I'm more than trying. I'm trying to actually do it, and just doing that correct technique over time will improve. As we've seen over the last few weeks of erging, I am improving. It's a gradual game, but like I'm saying, it's only a matter of time. And that'll be the end of the Techers update. Let me know in the comments below what you're working on the rowing machine, or if you do any other sport. Let me know if you're working on anything in your specific sport. That'd be really interesting as well, because remember, variation can be a great motivator. Okay, so that's the end of erg thoughts on the Techers for today. I'll see you after I'm finished this ergo. And a great session on the rowing machine, and as you saw, I was getting interviewed as well. That was from the radio interview for BBC Buchan, as well as a little interview before that. Now it is breakfast time. Bread, eggs, and beans. Remember, food is fuel. Let me know in the comments below about food is fuel merch, along with this and the Yeah Buddy tank. Probably see later on in the video. Still got one more session. It's a Wednesday, so a half day. Not sure if we'll get on the water, but we'll see. Stay tuned. Gonna have breakfast, recover some more, then on to the next session. And we've made it to the fancy side of Leander Club. The guys are ordering a coffee and getting some flapjack. Are you excited for your coffees?
Yeah, essential. We've gone for the premium coffee option rather than the instant coffee.
And also I'm having a naughty flapjack.
They do look particularly naughty.
A peanut and caramel flapjack, but Matt has to watch this kid. Solid.
I ordered five of these.
So we'll get some coffees. They'll get some coffees. Coffees makes me too hyper. Then we'll get to the next session. A wonderful chat with Pete Reed upstairs in Leander Club, but now it's time for the next session. Yet to see what it is. It's either a bike or a row. I suppose when you see me on the machine or on the boat, you'll know which one it is.
After a while, I'm sensing a smile, a smile, a smile, a smile,
Awesome session on the bicycle. Unfortunately, the screen decided to turn off halfway through, hence why I did so many watts on paper. But I actually have an opportunity to hop in single just to get used to it a little bit, get my hands used to it. Unfortunately, I need to go now, so the suction cups and everything, I'll have to wait. So I'll get footage of me in the single another time, or maybe in the pair another day. But really excited to be going on the water. Yeah, buddy. Okay, see you after, if I've not fallen in.
after a while.
and just finished a little session in the single scull. Didn't fall in, but just very rusty. I've not been in a single for a long time, 2 or 3 years. So just getting used to what my hands are supposed to do, and even the seat's really small, all that kind of thing. But enjoyed it anyway. Going to get lunch now, half day. That is the end of training for today. Yeah, buddy. Hope you enjoyed the vlog for today. Remember, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button. Have a good one.